I know it's late, but I'm wide awake. I haven't been home for very long. I got a chance. I went to bed and I'm still wide awake. And I'm having a cup of coffee. And it's not very often that I'm up this late at night. Most of you are night crawlers. So I thought I'd come on and night crawl with you. This is a treat for me. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Have you had a good weekend? Is the sun shining? Etc., etc. So, I decided to look around and see what was going on. And Jesus Christ, you guys, calm down. Audrey, did you run out of your weed? It's funny, you've been going at it. Ever since I did my last live and talked about Betty Furbag. Yeah, I told you I was going to do that. I told you. But man, you've just been crazy. If I was her at this point, I'd fucking dump you. I wouldn't want to be seen near you unless I was as big as addicted to trolling as much as you are. Which she probably is, I don't know. I don't want to go by what other people say. I'm just going to go by what I know to be true. So anyway, skimmed all over stuff and seen what I could see, and all I could see is, Hardy, you've gone off the rails. You're just making a damn fool of yourself. Trigger here and trigger there, and you're over there on Dawn's channel making an ass of yourself. You're creating fake videos and trying to send them to Kim, and oh my God, you're just a busy, busy little bunny. I get it. You live in the ghetto. It's not like you can go out at night. But anyway, got to thinking about Jack and Dickles. What got me thinking about it was I recently had to go get a liquor license. Now, I've gotten those many times before when I've had parties in my backyard and barbecues and stuff. But this time they made me get insurance. See, I know you trolls think that Cam Shack's a big deal, which it's cute. Good for her, but it's not profitable. If you go on all the review things, shit, there hasn't been any reviews since 2024, 2025. But one of the things wouldn't make it profitable is the amount of insurance she would have to pay. And she said, I get that she's not distributing alcohol. She's not selling it. But she's allowing it to be drank on her property. And she's providing setup. They call it setup. They have those all over the place. They're called beer joints. And what they are is they're a special type of licensing that allows you to serve beer, but you can't have hard liquor. So what you can do is bring your own bottle, BYOB, but you still have to, you sell them the ice, the cup, and the whatever their mix is. I've been to many of those down in Texas and Mexico. But the thing is about that in today's economy, the way things are, the insurance would be crazy for something like that. So that's why you don't see them so much anymore. And that's why the big restaurants on Smith Island struggle. It's the insurance that kills them. And these days, with the way things are going, there's not exactly a lot of people that can afford to vacation, right? So I know that that place is not very successful, but I do wonder if it's legal, considering that Smith Island is a dry island. And I know this from personal experience. You have to, like, if somebody's drinking in your premises, or you're promoting an environment where people are drinking and partying, there's no police near that. There's no policing. And if someone fell off the dock and hurt themselves, there's no hospital. So that right there would make her insurance crazy. But that was just a thought of mine. Just saying. I guess it's right. You fake it till you make it, right? Now, I've got a little short on my YouTube channel. And it's really interesting. You'll see some stuff that I copied and pasted to my little short. That's the stuff I got from Laura Lot, or I call her Lia Lot. Come to find out, Lia Lot's living in the old Lardass's house. And you know, I have tried to tell you guys from day one that when you are in the health profession, that you're not this sweet, kind, lovable person. Because come to find out, Lia Lot's a dental assistant. That's if she's working at all. She's probably busy working for Petty Furbag and not getting paid shit for it because they're besties. So the whole thing is kind of interesting. And don't get upset at me because it's not like I went after her. She came after me. That's the thing I always find ironic about your little group of trolls. Is they're the ones always going after everybody else, but then the minute someone does something to them, they freak the fuck out. So like someone else, Crazy Cat and what's his nut, Little Feet. Is she still working, I wonder, or did she get her mother's inheritance and they're pretending they're rich too? Anybody that's got money in this economy, you better fucking hold on to it. Because it's not going to get any better for a very, very long time. So, yeah. And of course, while I was looking around, I found Gage and the one that, and Dr. Riley, and who else did I find? I found, and the one that got out of that was in the service that's now, I don't know, gone off the deep end. I'll tell you, Petty Furbag, I don't know where you find them. I really don't. And I checked out Dar for a bit, and that's just sad. Absolutely sad. Do you know, I have never once said I hated Dar, or I've never once said I hated any of you trolls. Not even you, Robin. Because I don't. If I ran across, I would have no problem. Well, Chuck and I have had this conversation. We would have no problem having a drink with Dar, taking her out for a good time. Shit, we'd even pay for it. And we'd pay for her Uber ride home to make sure she got home safely. I don't feel sorry for a damn thing I did to her. Nothing. Nor any of you guys, because you gave as good as you gave as good as you got, or you tried to anyway. You gave it a good try. And of course, as we all know, Robin just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. And nobody cares. Because we've all fucking heard it before. And it's her online troll game is all it is. But yes, it does give some of her personality away. Now her, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't go near her because she's boring. Absolutely boring. There's not a lot to say about her other than she's white trash. And you can tell from the last, 3 days that she lives, eats, and breathes the internet. Sad existence. It's like you just got to sit back and watch. So, like I said, I'm not worried about Robin or Petty Furball or any of them and the cops and all that shit. I don't give a shit about any of it. Because, and they're just mouthing off because they goddamn well know that I've got the evidence to prove that they participated. And see, they can play victims to you dumbass followers, but they can't play victims to the authorities. So I don't care. I don't know why Robin wasted her time. Well, I do know she was trying to impress all you guys that she's like, she knows more and she's all that in a bag of chips. Oh, Robin, I seen that White Wolf thing. I just about spit out my coffee laughing so hard. I don't know, maybe I missed the message, but are you giving a message out that you're a protector? You're not a fucking protector. Out of all of us, you are the most selfish, dried up nag there is out there. But that doesn't surprise me that you don't see who you are. And June, somebody told me that you can't stand listening to my voice. But yet, you constantly record me and constantly play me and constantly do videos on me. That must be tough on you. Psychologically, you must be a fucking mess. Because I know with me, from the day one, whenever Dar ate, I got to turn it off. That's a big running joke. I can't stand to watch her eat. And I won't. I, for the life of me, don't understand how if you dislike my voice so much, it's that bad to you, that you do what you do. Oh well, let's hope it doesn't trigger you and you end up all fucked up again, right? So I'm going to have a cigarette. And you're so worried about me dying of lung cancer, I hear, when all you bitches are sick except for me. You're funny. So anyway, I'll be honest with you. Your game is old. You're just a few people like Towhead Little Feet. And you got Bess Powell in there. And Laura. And you keep doing the same shit over and over. I'm the only one that ever discovers anything new. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the lack of creativity that you trolls have. I mean, considering you're supposed to be so smart and digital creators, I always get a kick out of that. You'd think you'd be a little more interesting, but you're not. You're boring. So anyway, I am going to finish my coffee and I'm going to watch a movie. I'm not sure which one yet. I like this one called The Dish. And then I'm going to go to bed. And please, put your little thinking caps together and do something that is interesting, that's new. I mean, how many fucking times, Robin, Audrey, are you gonna continually go over about the friggin' kids and try to convince everybody that you didn't do the same damn thing? How many times are you gonna try to tell people that you never called anybody? Bullshit. And that you have this amazing memory, even though you have been smoking dope for years, which definitely has affected your memory. I guess you don't remember when Dar called me. See, I called Dar in the very beginning because she asked me to. And all that happened was it ended up in a disaster. She couldn't stop screaming and she got all worked up. And I'm StreamYarded with her. Same thing happened. She got all worked up. That was when Butch was still alive. You know, the old Mike Lynn. That's how y'all got that number. and you come on with a 519 area code. How many people live within a 519 area, that 519 area code? Oh my God. It's ridiculous. It's Canada, honey, not United States. So anyway, speaking of that, in case you trolls don't know, like I said, I subscribe to Truth Social, which is Donald Trump's page. 42 of your jet fighters and planes, not drones, shot down in Iran over the last few months. They kept that a secret until now. And what he's told you that the war has cost you in money, the only thing, it matches the same sum as the cost of the planes that were shot down. 42. And I don't know whether he told you that the big ship, the SS whatever out there in the ocean, that's Army ship. It's got all your precious veterans that you all care so much about. Well, they're getting a hold of phones. Because, see, normally they're not allowed to call from that ship. But there's these guys sneaking them in and calling their families. And the reason they're calling their families is because they're not getting fed. So this one guy's mother has come out and has broke the news on that. Her son has said that he is not, there's times where they get in line for breakfast and the line's only half finished before they run out of food. And that they are rationing the food on that ship to the point that another guy has come on and said he's lost 30 pounds that he didn't have to lose to begin with, that you can actually see his ribs. And they showed a picture of they're serving him, which there's nothing to them. They're being cut back to nothing. So Donald Trump is letting your precious grandchildren and sons and daughters sit out in that fucking ocean across the world, and he doesn't even give a damn about feeding them properly. Now, a little thing that's not as important but does slightly piss me off is the reflection pools in front of this at the Abe Lincoln Monument. Well, Donald Trump had a visitor come from another country, and he wanted to impress him. And you know those pools right now are empty. And you know that those cars that in the motorcades, when you see Donald Trump and heads of country and heads of state drive around in, they're started with steel, and they've got steel plates on the doors, and they've got all the bulletproof glass. They're extremely heavy. Well, that fat fuck of a president you got over there, without a brain in his head, decided to take the cavalcade of cars that they brought with him. He decided to show this dignitary, I can't remember who the hell it was, what the reflection pool the work that was being done on the reflection pool. Because that's pretty much all he cares about is his fucking ballroom and his decorating. He drove those cars inside the pools. He ordered them to be driven in there. Now those pools, I think they've been there. Those reflection pools have been there since 1920s. And what's happened is there's cracks all through the pool now. And all of those are going to have to be repaired. And if you haven't been paying attention, because the Republicans are finally starting to say enough is enough, because he's turning on them too, they have voted down no money for that ballroom. So your White House is in a shambles. That reflection, that historical reflection pool, is a fucking mess. And the government, both sides, are arguing so bad that you're shut down again. So as of, I think, today, or whatever, they shut down the government again. So what I would do if I were you living in that country, I would just enjoy the people around me and enjoy the sunshine and stay the fuck away from what's going on in Washington, D.C. Because it's just stressing people out. And another thing I read today, which was really bad, a 72-year-old woman in a coffee shop, an employee there, beat her to death. And that's not the first time that happened. I guess that happened a few months ago too. There's a lot of tension out there right now. And people get triggered so easily. Like, look at Audrey. I mean, her eyes got to look like a couple piss holes in the snow. And her fingers got to be just her little knuckles and stuff just got to be swollen after this last couple of days. So, best thing you can do is stay the fuck away from it, because you can't change it. Find something to focus on and enjoy the people that love you, instead of being so focused on people that don't. Anyway, coffee's done. I'm going to try to go to sleep. Have a good night, everybody. Bye now.